edging. Oh my god. Who up edging the thing? Ah. Who up edging? What we got? I just got a fucking pizza. Stop. Yeah. I just got my fucking pizza. Okay, hold on. I gotta eat it. I gotta eat it. I better eat it. Holy. No. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. It's here. The edge. Okay. Bep. Hold on. My balls. I'm actually so hot right now. Bop, 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 bop. Who up edging they thing? Yeah. Hold on. Let's edge this fate. I gotta eat my pizza. Holy macaroni. That's a big ass pizza. Hold on. Okay. We in this, we gaming. Stop. We're here. We're still here. Ah. Well, I got pizza. Right. Oh. Oh. Thank God you can't see me. Always so up in this bitch. We're so in it. Pirates! Assemble! Assemble pirates! We're here. A momentous occasion. What do we do for 15 minutes? What do we do for 15 fucking minutes? Hold on. Oh, this is gonna be kind of a bitch to capture. Okay, fuck it. Hold on, this is gonna be weird. Actually, no. This won't be bad, because, the auto capture will get it, right? What? Okay, hold on. We're just gonna play some Splunky. Okay, this is the best way to do this. This is what we get. This is what you get. Oh my god. Sorry, I gotta, for the shorts people, I gotta, hold on. Fuck. Alright. This is what we're doing. We're doing the daily challenge. This is what you get. Alright. Okay, it's been a hot minute since I played Splunky. Okay. Oh boy. It's been a hot minute. Who's ready to edge? We edging in this bitch. Guys, we got the next D6 expansion before fucking GTA 6. I gotta take my socks off. Hold on. They're like restricting the blood flow to my feet. Okay. Can I beat the game? Can I beat the game? Immaculate. Cape L. Hold on, I could buy this easily. Okay, well we're gonna have to do this anyway because it's gonna come down. All right. Trust. I know what I'm doing. Ah, snake. Ah. Can I beat the run in the next 12? Okay, we got a speed run. Don't care. Kapala, let's go. I gotta beat the game in less than 11 minutes. Let's go. Come on, bitch. This way. You see that? Masterclass right here in Splunky. You want a masterclass on how to play Splunky? This is it right here. What does the next year of Destiny hold for us? Oh my god! Bro. See, this is how you play a game. This is how you play a game right here. Immaculate. Get fucked. Let's go gambling. Except it's rigged in my favor. Okay, hold on. You're not supposed to see this, but I need to see this real quick. Nice. Okay, we can actually get to the bottom here. This is gonna be great. Look at that. We actually have more bombs too. That was great. Watch and learn, folks. This is how you beat splunking. That's how you do it right there. Arrowless Dracula. See how good I am at this? I'm crazy good at this game. Check how cracked I am. Boom. Get him down to 1 level. Go down even further. Go down even further. You see how good I am? See how good I am? Oh! Oh, I knew that was a skeleton, bro. You can't get me. What other streamer you know is playing Splunky right now? That's a problem. I made a big problem. This is kind of a problem. Okay, I recovered it. I've never had it be that scuffed before, but I recovered. Okay, forgot it's two stomps. And then UFO. Okay. I don't really mind y'all seeing the fucking taskbar. There's nothing sussy down there. Okay, we might... I don't know, we're like halfway through the run. We're like halfway, almost, basically, halfway. Okay, we have the crown, so we can get everything. I might just have to kill myself for time. That almost killed me. Oh, but those bombs would be so nice. Come on. Nice. I would love some paste. I would love some sticky bombs. Love redundant. Okay, we got the sword. We are unlikely going to get any kind of paste here. I'm gonna have to kill myself. Alright, that's fine. It's the fastest way anyway. Okay, kill me. Get me up there as soon as possible. Isn't this entertaining? Watching a master at this game speedrun it and... We're actually so close to beating us. Come on, come on, come on. Less than 2 minutes. Actually, no, less than 3 minutes. Okay. Okay, speedrun that level. Less than 2 minutes. Ooh, god damn it! Okay, what place did I... God damn it. Ah! Okay, we quit the game now. $80 USD now, sure. Okay, hold on, I gotta refresh. Refresh. Get me an ASAP. ASAP. Get me into that shit. Pronto. Pronto. Wow. We cock, dick, ballin'. Oh my god, is it happening? Oh! Oh, shut up! Oh! Oh. It's happening! Oh my god. Peggy, 18.
What follows light and shadow is silence.
Cinema.
That silence breaks.
Flint and Steve. Oh.
I am summoning you as a new age begins.
Okay.
I see sapient life turn to each other. They remember how to look to the stars. They remember.
Oh, the pyramid ship is still just there. Wow, that's cool. That's kind of cool. Feet!
They remember how to thrive.
Holy feet! The chat loves the feet.
They have forgotten. They forgot we were here long before the traveler. They forgot that They need us. But they are fated to remember. I will remind them. I'm sure you will.
Ooh.
But not through me. Find someone else.
Yo! What the fuck? A dude came out of. What? Oh, and never mind. Did she just get armor?
My will is my own.
Okay, she got hotter. Armored feet, says the chat member. Armored feet. Fuck off.
All right, everyone, hello and welcome here to Bungie HQ in beautiful Bellevue, Washington. We have got an amazing stream lined up for you to tell you a little bit about the Edge of Fate and the future of Destiny 2 as well. My name's Andy. I work on the social media team here, but no need to worry. As always, I am joined by some of my amazing colleagues here at Bungie to share some of the finer details of the stuff that we're going to be getting into today. So, how about we go ahead and get into it so we can show you what we got. Starting first with this gentleman on my right and to your left is someone that you've probably seen if you've tuned into our streams before or Vidocs, the one and only Mr. Robbie Stevens, Assistant Game Director here at Bungie. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Andy. It's always a pleasure to spend a day with you.
W.
It's been a nice
Robbie.
time, honestly, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Well,
always.
to that end as well, for anyone that doesn't get to hang out as much as we do, can you tell everyone at home a little bit about yourself and what you do here?
Yeah, sure. So I'm one of the creative and game directors for the game. So that means like I'm a vision holder and I
W.
work
Robbie.
across the entire Destiny team with people like Allison and Dylan on the couch here to chart a new course for Destiny and a new future for the game. And just incredibly excited to be sharing with everyone today of what we've been up to.
Yeah, can't wait. We've got a big show ahead, so thank you for being here.
Yeah, of course.
And of course, as we move, pardon me, right on down the line, someone who again has also had the good opportunity to join us on these streams as well, and is now firing some finger guns like a pro. Destiny's narrative director, the one and only Allison Lures. Allison,
Hello.
how's it going?
It's going so good. I'm here on a couch and I get to yell about Destiny with you. So
Not
it's a
bad
good day.
Yeah, honestly, I'll take that anytime I can. Well,
Same.
for anyone who
Pronoun.
also hasn't had a chance to yell on
guy
couches
in the
about
chat
Destiny
said
with us, or hasn't joined us in the
pronouns.
past, do you mind telling us a little bit about
What?
yourself?
Sure. So my name is Allison. I'm the narrative director for Destiny 2, and so that means it's the job of me and my team to make you laugh and make you
She,
cry
her,
and make you
how?
go, whoa, I totally forgot about this thing from 8 years ago. How did they remember?
Woke.
It's because we're good at our jobs.
It's true.
So there you go.
Yeah. As someone who gets to sit in on the writers' rooms, I can now doubly confirm that. So thank
we
you for
love
being
having you
here.
there.
It's so much
Yeah.
fun. No, seriously, thank you so much.
Woke in my
And of course, as we
destiny.
move right on down the
No
line,
way.
The gentleman there at the very end of the couch, someone who is a friend to all Guardian kind, who's known far and wide, a member of the Destiny Global Comms team here at Bungie, Mr. Dylan Gaffner. How's it going, Dylan?
It's going well. How are you, Andy?
I'm doing so well. Thank you so much for
Got to make sure to ask every time.
I appreciate it. I need all the help I can get. Well, to anyone out there who may not have accosted you on the wild world of social media or is just somehow meeting you for the first time, do you mind telling us about what you do here at Bungie?
My name is Dylan Gaffner, formerly community team, where we would go out, collect your feedback,
Yeah, this
translate
chat's
it
a
to
riot.
the dev team,
Woke
and then bring your
garbage,
information
they
back to
say.
you, kind of be that middleman. Now I'm on Global Comms, so I'm going to be in more of like a puzzle piece organization stage. What do we
Destiny
talk
Edge
about? When
of
do we talk about
pronouns.
it? Why do we talk
Shut
about it? And then
the
just making
fuck
sure we
up.
get the information out to all players.
Yeah, well, we all appreciate it. Thank
Where's
you for
the
always being
Bloodborne
the voice of the
remaster?
player inside our hallowed halls. We appreciate
Not
it.
here.
Thank you.
All right, well, now that we've kind of got the intros out of the
Okay,
way,
let's
let's
look
talk
more
about our new
recommended.
saga. Robbie, I'd love to start with you. What's up next in Destiny, and where are we exploring?
Yeah, so our first expansion this year, The Edge of Fate, is the start of a brand new multi-year saga called The Fate Saga.
Oh, the Fate
And
Saga.
so we want to tell a story about something older, about the nature of fate itself. Are we bound by it? Can we fight it? Because before the Traveler ever arrived in our
Someone made
solar
the joke
system,
before I
there was
could.
already
Someone
space
did
magic
feet
there, Andy.
slash
Yeah.
foot.
And so ultimately, this is a story that we're going to explore one of Destiny's
did
biggest
feet
mysteries
slash
and the
foot.
foundations of the universe itself.
You're talking about the 9, aren't you?
Who
Yeah.
told you?
I think it's
Subtle,
How did
I
you
know.
know
very
that?
Yeah.
Lift you off.
We did such a good job with this secret.
Really buried that lead, didn't we? Yeah.
Just a little bit.
That's, but I mean, to that end, so who and maybe more appropriately, what are the 9?
Yeah, so buckle up. In the simplest description possible, the 9 are extraordinarily powerful beings
the
that have
price
been
point.
in the solar system for way, 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 way longer than the Traveler. We can think of them as being kind of connected to each of the the major celestial bodies in Sol. So that's each of our 8 planets plus the sun.
Wow.
Sorry, Pluto.
It's messed up.
Didn't
Fuck
make the
Pluto.
cut. I don't make the rules. Yeah, there you go.
Real ones
but,
hate Pluto.
The important thing to know about them is that this is why we're going to be so focused on the solar system.
Our
for the
moon is
next,
bigger than Pluto.
saga.
I will not
We
stand
want to
for
ask
it.
questions about our home that we've never asked before.
Yeah. So when it comes to the 9, obviously, Eagle-eyed Guardians have been able to spot references to them for quite some time, whether it be outright ominous or a straight-up game show in some cases. Can you tell us a little bit maybe about what we should expect from them?
Expect to be surprised.
This is an insane comment.
Like you
You see
said,
that?
the lore of the 9 really ranges
Yikes.
from like Star Horse infinitely neighing to the 9 doing genuinely awful things in our lore. And so the important thing to know about them is that the 9 are individuals. This isn't a collective. It's not like a hive mind. Each of them are kind of their own being, their own person in the loose definition of a person. They have different wants and desires. They can ally with different members and fight with different members
Who
too.
here has or
in the
had
words of one of our
an
characters really
abusive
early
father?
on, there are
What the
aliens,
fuck is wrong with
and
these
then
chat
there's
members, man?
aliens, and then there are aliens, and that latter one is what the 9 are qualified as.
Fair enough. All right, so beings of obviously immense power, something that the Guardians have gone toe-to-toe with in the past. We've even faced off against the very embodiment of the darkness itself.
Yeah.
This
What
chat
could be
member
tougher
is
than that?
unhinged.
Yeah, so this is something that we think about a lot about because ultimately the 9 seek to free themselves at no matter the cost to humanity. And because they're extra dimensional in the ways that Allison are describing, they're not bound by the same rules that we are, that we've really experienced before in the game today. And so humanity and the Guardians, to many of them, are ultimately just bugs that can be squashed on, that they don't really care or think about beyond, achieving their ultimate goals. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, for the last 10 years, Guardians have really just been making their own fate.
Yeah.
I mean, so the 9 is challenging that. How are we going to deal with it?
Yeah, whether we like it or not, the 9 have a plan.
Whether we
for
wanted
us.
it or not.
And like you said, Guardians are really good at making their own fate and
This
going out,
makes me want
deciding
to
who they
play
want to be. But
any other
what
game.
happens when them deciding to make our own fate
This
is
chat is
exactly what our
actually
fate is?
fucked.
Like, what if that was the plan all along? These are extra-dimensional beings. That means they perceive our reality
chat
in
is
a very
fucked.
different way and
Extraordinarily.
can interact with it in a very different way.
It's like they're a move ahead in chess.
Weird.
What a reference. But you were
Weird.
mentioning, obviously, the Fate Saga is one of
Yeah.
the subjects of today. How long can we expect the Fate Saga to last?
Yeah, so the Fate Saga is going to play out over several years, and ultimately, we know where we're driving this car. We know where we're going with it. But the conclusion of the Edge of Fate itself is going to leave you with more questions than answers, and it's going to be the catalyst into this new multi-year saga. Because we really want to return Destiny to being a game about big questions, right? And so the way we think about this is about pouring jet fuel into the speculation engine of the game. So we're going to be revealing a lot of ideas, a lot of concepts, and many of them we're not going to be answering immediately because we're going to be telling the story over multiple expansions, and we're going to be giving you those expansion beats more times than we have before in the past. And so
Destiny
the
in
year of prophecy kicks off with
2028
the Fate
skull
Saga,
emoji.
and with it, humanity is now set on a collision course with this celestial pantheon of the system that has been here for a very, very long time. And so the Edge of Fate launches on July 15th. And then the second expansion of our year of prophecy is Renegade, which comes this winter. And then later in 2026, we've got Shattered Cycle and The Alchemist.
The
It's a lot of stuff.
Alchemist.
Yeah.
A lot of exciting beats. And so again, the Edge of Fate is just the beginning of this long journey of this awesome vehicle we're all jumping into and
Just show
driving
the
together, and it's
actual
gonna take us to
gameplay.
some new places.
That's exciting. So with regards to the Edge of Fate right here in
No.
front of us, you were also nice enough to bring
No.
the class something today. You've got some gameplay with you,
Oh
right?
yeah, we got some clips.
Oh, we got the
Yeah,
gameplay.
we should show
Never
those
mind,
off.
they got
It's crazy.
gameplay.
Let's check it
Like
out.
the present. Let's check it out.
Dude's throwing random words. Okay, we full screen for the gameplay bits.
Connect. Conceal. Guardian, I had a vision. Conform. Comply. Return. They just wanted to show us disasters. Observe. Connect. Conceal.
Ooh, new enemies.
Anymore. Return. Conform. Comply. No one else should know what this feels like.
What the hell? Cool enemies?
Enough. Terminate your
Ah.
suspicion, Commander.
A stasis? Is that a stasis hand cannon? Exotic stasis hand cannon in my game.
Observe. Connect. Conceal.
What?
Return. Observe. Connect. Conceal. Return.
Okay, it might be kind of cinema.
All right, that gives us an awful lot to go ahead and continue to dive into.
recycle.
And here to help us go ahead and explore a little
Okay.
bit more of it, everyone, you probably noticed we've been joined by someone new here on the couch. We are privileged to be joined by someone who's the originator of perhaps my favorite all-time Destiny emote, the one and only Dave Samuel, art director here at Bungie. Dave, how's it going, man?
It's going great. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. For anyone who maybe for some reason somehow doesn't have that emote in their collection or hasn't seen you in a past Vidoc, do you mind telling us a little bit about what you do here at Bungie?
Yeah, I'm art director on Edge of Fate. I work with the art team to visualize the narrative and design and kind of bring it all together.
It's a lot to bring together. Thank you very much for being here today.
7 hour,
with
yeah,
the Edge of
best
Fate,
in
it's obviously
time.
the first expansion in the Fate saga. Allison, I'd love to start with you, actually. What can you tell us about the Edge of Fate?
The Edge of Fate begins with an invitation, and we are invited, along with a very specific group of people, to a location
Okay, hold on, I'm swapping chats real
and
fast.
time for a very specific reason.
The Sony chat's toxic.
Very
I gotta go in
specific
here.
reason and purpose, yes. And the place
Wait, it's
that we're
$80.
going to is called Kepler. And so you may be saying, now, Allison, hold on. Hold your horses
You read
1
my mind.
second,
Yeah.
because the Kepler I know is the one that's way outside of our galaxy. What do you mean we're going to Kepler? And I say, like, dear friend, didn't you know, if you look inside in Destiny's universe, the Oort cloud at the edge of the solar system, you'll find a little planetoid that also happens to be named Kepler here in the world of Destiny. And that's where we're going, to Kepler.
Super exciting. And this is kind of a, Robbie, we were talking kind of before the show. This is like like a first taste of something new, right?
Yeah, so what you're seeing here is us just trying something new. We're expanding the universe of Destiny, creating new mysteries to uncover. This whole destination is about exploring a labyrinthian world that took inspirations from things like Dreaming City, exotic missions, dungeons, and it's wrapping it all
Isn't that where
through
the
a
Flutter from?
Metroidvania expired experience. And so
What's
at the
the
heart of all of this,
cost?
at the heart of the Edge of Fate, is a player-driven exploration and discovery of an exotic world with brand new abilities.
What the
So I
fuck
actually
is
think you can
this
just maybe
chat?
dig a little bit deeper. Like, how is the Edge of Fate
L,
gonna be
L,
different from
W,
past
L, L,
expansions
L,
that
W,
we've made
W,
for
okay.
Destiny?
Yeah,
That's
so at the
chat.
global scale, when we're thinking about expansions in the Year of Prophecy and the formula of Destiny expansions going forward, first off, we're doing 2 expansions a year instead of just 1. And think of each of these expansions as a little bigger than something like a Rise of Iron from D1. And so both of these expansions combined are going to be even more expansion content than we've done in the past. And by delivering 2 of these a year, we're upping the pace of major world and story events that really matter to players and are going to be pushing the Fate saga forward. And so we're trying radical new things with each of these expansions.
What is
and
this
so
E3 stand for?
alongside this new destination of Kepler, this exotic world that players will explore with brand new abilities, we also have world tiers. And world tiers allow you to take
Hey.
on a higher level of challenge on the
There's a
destination
new thing in the-
order
you see
to
the
attract
ammo
some of the best
in the
loot,
bottom left? Look at that.
within the release. But what's cool about world tiers is as you play through the
think
mainline
the
story
shorts
and you
can't
play
see
through
it
the
at
first
all.
couple of world tiers, you're going to unlock later world tiers. And as you're claiming these abilities, as you're exploring the world more, as
Same
you're discovering more
old
within the
enemies.
release, you're putting these puzzle pieces together and you're figuring out how to solve all the mysteries on Kepler with different ways. And so you might play a puzzle in one way, a mission in one way, and when you're in these higher world tiers in the post game, you can start to solve these problems in different ways that you couldn't before in the original playthrough. And so alongside all of this, we're also going to have a ton of quest content that we're rethinking about how we use within the game. And so on Kepler, there's some non-linearity within the destination itself. And so with a lot of our side quest content that is related to the critical path, but you don't have to play it. It's there for you to explore. It's driven by your discovery of the world. You're out in the field, you discover something and you pick it up, and that's going to help you explore the characters in the world of Kepler more and go deeper on that story. And so, yeah, again, this is all about us just looking at the formulas that we've been building in Destiny over the last 10 years. And some of them are really strong, but they're due for some experimentation and some radical changes. And so that's what you're seeing here with the
Am I
first taste of
bugging
Edge of
out?
Fate.
Why is it
Yeah.
doing this?
I love everything you just said. I was a little distracted by some of the gameplay we were showing. Like, exotic sniper rifle, I think I saw. Kind of recognize that.
Oh, yeah.
Some enemies with a couple really cool twists.
Feels like Metroid.
Okay,
No
yeah.
one.
But then also there was a Guardian that turned into like a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's multiple new abilities that your players are going to be able to discover on Kepler that's going to make them navigate and look at the world in different ways. But the one you're talking about, Dylan, is we see it as our premier ability, the crown jewel to release, and that's called Matter Spark. And Dave has joined us, and he's helps us take the vision of the narrative and the design and the art and smush it together.
They showed it at the
in
start,
amazing
guys.
experiences.
Come
And so
on.
I think Dave should talk to us more about Matter
Yeah,
Spark.
please.
Yeah. So there's this new source of energy on Kepler, this strange dark matter.
Do not fall for the Bungie scam.
So the Guardian binds itself to the
Reskin
dark matter using the
L,
arc
arc
powers
again,
within.
L.
You can think of the dark matter as like a medium, and the arc as this catalyst that will allow you to completely change form. Transforming into Matter Spark lets you squeeze into tight areas, race around areas, jump over stuff, and it also allows you to turn into this basically electric
Metroid ball.
rolling ball of death, jolting and shocking enemies that come across your path.
So obviously, one big part movement, one big part combat, but I mean, even just in addition to that, to look a little bit, wider, like how did the Matter Spark Ball kind of influence the world that we're going to be inhabiting?
Yeah, the team really had to rethink what it means to build a destination with these abilities in mind. A simple hill becomes a ramp to get to a new space. A crack in the wall, it basically will reveal a whole new area to explore. It's also a new way to engage with enemies. Instead of taking a bunch of enemies head on, you can find a Matter Spark pad, transform, turn into this electric ball of death, and then just start racing around the arena, dash over their heads, and flank from behind, and then really give the House of Exile on Kepler a bad day.
As well,
I don't know,
we should.
Chief.
It's a good day for us as well. So what are some of the other Kepler abilities that we'll be able to unlock while we're out there as well?
Yeah, so
People
each of these Kepler
spamming Ls
abilities
are
are a mix of
unemployed.
dark matter and our Guardian's powers. So we have the Relocator Cannon, which is this new fallen dark matter tech mixed with void. This is going to allow you to bypass laser walls, use these cascading relay networks, and just basically teleport around the world. Another ability that we have is Mattermorph. This is dark matter mixed with strand, allows you to manipulate the environment. You'll be able to basically push and morph and move geometry to create bridges.
Okay, it's
open up
kind of cool
doorways,
puzzles. You got
and
cool
then also
puzzles. I
reveal
like that. I
secrets
like
and new
that.
opportunities.
Yeah, so what's really important about what Dave is describing, and when we were thinking about building this world, it was all about here's
Where's
this
my
new
strand
tool to
spider
navigate
form,
and see
Bruce?
the world in a different way and solve little puzzles and mysteries throughout the missions, the free roam, and the quest content, and beyond. But also what was really important to us is that we lean into Destiny's first-class ability
Lean.
gameplay. And so
He
with Matter
said
Spark, like
lean.
Dave is mentioning, you're jumping, you're dashing into enemies to destroy them, you're doing giant explosions with them. With the Relocator Cannon, you're just blowing everything up with void explosions and graviton lance style little secret projectiles. And then what's really fun about Mattermorph is you can just be throwing these strange shurikens
He said
basically to just
lean.
delete an encounter before you then start to morph the environment around you and move to the next area. And so it's just really exciting I'm incredibly
Just
excited about watching
G3,
players
bro.
just solve puzzles and fight encounters in ways that we don't even expect yet and see how they take
Bro,
on
I don't
and
want
just,
to be a ball.
I really
What
want to
the
emphasize you're going to
fuck?
be upgrading these, and when you get into
What
especially the
the
post-game
fuck?
experience, it's going to unlock. There's something unlocks with the Matter Spark that really changes the way that
These
you can play
people
through the
are
entire
so dumb.
destination.
So when we're talking about dark matter,
Yes.
we have darkness abilities like strand and stasis already. How is dark matter different?
Yeah, so dark matter and darkness are two completely separate things. They're completely different things. But dark
Very
matter
different.
does exist in our world. In the world of Destiny, we know it as being tightly connected to the Nine. It's what the Nine are
Extremely
actually
different.
made out of.
Don't get it
in our world, dark
confused.
matter is invisible. You can't really see it. And it wouldn't be very fun to make a destination where there's an invisible thing that you can't actually see. So lucky for us on Kepler, there's a bioluminescent microbe that allows allows us to see all of this substance that's impacted this world so much. It allows us to see how it's impacted the plant life, how it's impacted the behavior of the peoples that we're going to encounter, and we can see how it has been able to bring these things that are kind of unstuck in time into this current location.
I do have to put on my drifter hat for just a second and, like, what does it smell like? What does it taste like?
Yeah, yeah.
What does
Dark
it
matter
taste like?
smells and tastes like bleach and math. Yeah, it's true.
Cannot wait to get that chip flavor.
Yeah.
Get it with a sandwich today after.
It's zesty.
Yeah, should be good. Actually, so on the topic too of stuff in the trailer as well, we heard someone talking there. Can you tell us who that was?
Sure, that was Lodi. Lodi is a new character that we're introducing in Apollo. Not in Apollo, we're
Dado?
introducing him in the Edge of
It's
Fate.
Dado, bro.
I want to give a special
Zesty?
shout out to
No, it's
Brian
Astro
Villalobos,
Cross.
who portrays Lodi and does a spectacular job. This character is fascinating. He's kind of a fish out of water, but the fun thing about tropes is to kind of put a twist on them, right?
Discord
So what if that
mod.
fish that we pulled out of the water was
Discord
the most
mod.
qualified fish to be pulled out into
John
the air?
Destiny.
anything.
It's down for anything.
Yeah.
And what if that fish was kind of made to be pulled out of the water? I don't want to give away too much because this character is way more fun for the players to figure out what his deal is. But I will say that Lodi is very, very far from home.
Very fair, very exciting. So,
I do have to call out, too, before we started this, you and Robbie were talking about how Lodi is like a notice me character.
Oh, yeah. Robbie wanted a senpai.
I did. Yeah, I wanted someone that I just wanted to spend a bunch of time with on this new adventure we're going on.
Yeah, a friend that we can look up to.
Yeah.
right, yeah, notice me.
Notice
Notice
me
me.
Lodi.
Yeah, of course,
He
it
will,
writes
he will.
itself, or rather Allison does. So with regards to the characters as well, so is it a whole new cast of characters in the Edge of Fate?
No, we're going to see some new faces like Lodi and other characters, but we're also going to see some familiar ones too. Ikora is here. The stakes are high enough that she's here
Ikora,
investigating
my
what's going
ghost.
on. And as it turns out, in one of our major mysteries, she's kind of at the center of it. She was invited here, as was
Please.
Lodi. Same as we were. All of it's kind of tied together.
Very exciting. So
Yeah, the way, if I can,
No, no,
yeah,
please.
no,
Yeah,
yeah,
please,
like
yeah.
the way we think about this is about all these characters, their fates are intertwined in some way. There's these puppet masters that have been pulling the strings for a very, very long time in order for everyone to get here at this moment. And so as a guardian and these characters involved, they're gonna have to decide if they're fight your fate. Like that's what we think about. For these individuals, that's what they're going to have to go through and determine about how they can stand up to this new conflict that is surrounded by the Nine, because they are fated to be here. And what does that mean for them, and what does that mean for their future and the future of Soul itself?
W.
So with regard to these new characters and this world we find ourselves in, was there anything about that setting, or in particular, that really influenced the creation, rather, of this world that we're
There
going
are
to be
some
inhabiting?
Yeah. I'll give
appalling
you a list
chat
of fun
messages
facts.
in here, bro.
First off,
Oh,
if
boy.
you've been paying attention to Destiny over the last week or so, you already know that there's been people on Kepler for a long time. That's an old-ass computer that you were putting those numbers into. We also know that the Vex are here. They're studying the Nine because it turns out the Nine can do something that the Vex can't. As Dave mentioned, the House of Exile are also here. They've become fixated on a being that they call the Giver. And kind of most importantly,
They
the
call me the
dimensionality
Giver.
on Kepler is really thin. So
'Cause
the
I'm
three
giving all the
dimensions that we
fucks.
can know and see and touch are very close to the realm that the Nine live in. And that means some things from Earth's past have been yanked into Kepler's present.
Exciting.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, so we've been talking about
An
invitations
ancient
throughout
evil
this,
awakens.
and we need to call out an invitation that's actually going to be waiting in the game after this is over. Ride of the Nine begins today.
Yeah.
What?
So I believe we have a trailer to show.
Yeah, you were nice enough to bring a trailer along. I'll go ahead and give it a look really
Yeah,
quickly.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Wow. Solo and matchmate. And by extra challenge, they mean put in 1 billion champions and Bane enemies. And that's it. Begins now.
All right, so that's Rite of the Nine, which is
I
our
come back
central,
and the fucking the whole
prologue
chat is
story
just
for
recycled
the Edge of Fate.
symbols, man.
And these 3 dungeons that are featured in this event are
It's
free
just
for all
old
players
dungeons.
starting today. And so what's really important about this is that these dungeons are both for
It's all
veteran
recycle
dungeon crawlers,
symbols.
hardcore
Oh,
raiders. People have
fuck.
been in these places a lot, but also new guardians who have never stepped into a dungeon before, right? What was really important for us when we were developing Rite of the Nine was that we are changing the formula on how we can think about how we can welcome even more people into these experiences. And so you're gonna be able to go in solo, buffed up, and explore a dungeon by yourself, or go in match made with other fire team members shoulder to shoulder for the very first time. But don't worry, because we also have that higher level challenge for our veteran, our hardcore dungeon crawlers, where you're going to be able to earn the best possible loot, exclusive rewards, and also an exclusive title as part of Rites of the Nine. What's also really important about this event for being a prologue for the Edge of Fate is that it really reintroduces the emissary
chat, man.
into the game, and you're going to learn why her job is pretty crappy and why she quits at the top of the Edge of Fate, like we saw at the beginning of this show. And so, Andy, we've been talking a bunch about how our Destiny expansions are changing the formula for Destiny going forward. So now I think it's time for us to start talking about how the core hobby of Destiny is changing going forward, the day-to-day of playing Destiny, week-over-week experience. And we've got someone else on the couch here to help us talk about that.
We have an expert in that very subject.
First you had my
who's gone ahead
interest,
and
now
joined
you
us
have
on
my
the couch.
attention.
We are now joined by the one and only Mr. Ben Womack, creative director here on Destiny. Ben, how's it going, man?
Hey, I'm doing great. I'm really excited to be here. There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, seriously.
There is a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be a very good conversation we have coming up.
Yes.
But before we get into that, can you tell us just a little bit about what you do here?
Yeah. So I'm the Destiny 2 creative director for the core game, or the core hobby, as we call it.
Yeah.
And it has to do with all parts of the game, everything from Edge of Fate, through
Oh,
our
fuck, it
seasons,
did drop.
through the fundamental systems. And in particular, like Robbie was saying, I've been focusing on things
Damn.
the kind of building blocks of Destiny 2 and getting those not only stood up, but also transformed and iterated on in some really exciting new places.
Nice. Well, let's go ahead and just start at the top. Can you tell us a little bit about what the core formula of Destiny is changing and why?
Yes, so
We are
I think we need to
edging
start with the
the
why
fate today.
first, because it's important to think about what is Destiny, what is great about Destiny. And Destiny is best when you have awesome chases that
Rest
you're
of
excited
this
about.
guy.
You have really cool, powerful builds
Closing
to make.
bracket.
And there's a mountain to climb that's right in front of you that you want to climb. You're like, I want that mountain. It looks pretty cool. And the thing that is not always true right now in Destiny is it doesn't feel streamlined as it could.
Okay, hold on,
Players
I'm
don't
gonna
have
stand up.
as much agency. We want to be player driven. We want to be more rewarding than we are. Because right now there are barriers to playing Destiny in the best way. And those barriers are insurmountable sometimes. So think about that whole picture of, okay, what is the Destiny that we really want, that has been in the past, that we also want to get back to, and where we want to go for the future? That's where all the changes you're going to see have started, at their inception point. So it's a big piece of the pie.
Massive updates coming across so many systems of the game, and we're just getting in, digging into the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to that same end, then, how are we making it easier? Pardon me, to go ahead and just get straight into the fun.
Oh no, let's
Destiny.
do it, because that's exactly what we want to do. And the first thing you're going to see when you log into Destiny with Edge of Fate, you're going to log in your character and see your ship in orbit. It's going to say, it's not going to say Open Director. It's going to say Open Portal. And the portal is our new front page of the game. We're trying to get you to the fun as fast as possible, and as few clicks as we can. We even have Edge of Fate there in the corner, so that it's right immediately there. No fumbling around with the map to get to it, really. And we're also taking other big parts of the game, the ritual game and for seasons, and putting them into these ops categories. So the idea is that we're having these different ops for different moods. We're having solo ops. We have a bunch of fire team ops. We have pinnacle ops, and of course we have crucible ops. Still super important for the game.
Yeah. I mean, to start up at the top, can you tell us a little bit more about what solo ops
Oh, yeah.
entails?
So solo ops is exactly what it says on the tin. It is a bunch of activities that are made for solo players. And the conception point of that was we want to make activities for players who have a smaller amount of time that they want to play in, and they don't necessarily want to have dependencies on other players, but they still want to get in there and play for 10 to 15 minutes and get some real progress.
Yeah, get some loot.
Yeah, get some loot.
Yeah.
Get some loot and get your character forward and feel like, I played some Destiny and that was great. And even if you don't feel like playing with other people, that's fine, because we have an activity type that is designed for one player.
Excellent. So, I mean, to that same end, what are some other ways that we can play and have fun using Portal as well?
Yeah, so Robbie actually has a great way of talking about this.
Yeah, some of the North Star that is what we talk about when we were developing the Portal early on was like, where are we headed with this thing? And ultimately, it's play your way. It's giving players more agency, more personal drive to figure out how they want to engage with the power climb and the new progression systems coming and our seasons. And so the entirety new progression and power climb is now all available to you in the Portal at your fingertips in one place. It's really easy to find, really easy to jump in. Anything you play inside of that category is any of those categories is gonna help you make progress. And so, because we want Destiny to be welcoming not only to new players, but also old players who are coming back to the game to join us with the Edge of Fate. And we also want this to be like a new even playing field for everyone. And so, as part of this is a commitment from us as part of the core hobby and all the seasonal content we're building, that we're going to be continually investing in this, right? We're going to be continually updating this over time for years to come. And so, you're asking me directly, like, what else is there to do?
Yeah.
Ben mentioned solo ops. We also have the fire team ops and pinnacle ops. Both of these are more around playing with other fire team members, shoulder to shoulder, where fire team ops are more quicker sessions. There are some longer form things in it too, but then pinnacle ops are more about those really long form or more challenging kind of focused activities like exotic missions, for instance. And so, and then the one thing we haven't talked about yet very deeply, but is incredibly
important.
Should I
delete the game and play Halo?
For the first time, like ever, or maybe since early D1.
It's
Don't
kind
buy
of
the
return to
Bungie
form.
slot.
Yeah. You're going to be able to experience the entirety of the power climb within Crucible Ops by playing PvP, right? So this means like, if you want to be sweaty, Andy, which like I know you, Dylan too. I know you're that way, right? Like I know both of y'all. Like if you want to put those sweatbands on, you're going to be able to play the entire experience in the season here and earn some of the highest tier loot that's also available in the game. So,
I have to say this is like super exciting because like my player type or other folks out in the community, like they want to go in, they want to jam on PvP, but then their friends invite them to do a dungeon or a higher tier activity, and they're like, oh wait, I need to grind a long time to get up to power. Now through PvP, they can get up to power, and you can just bring them into that PvE experience and have a fun time with each other.
Yeah.
So.
That's honestly how I primarily play D1, so I'm really looking forward to that. So it sounds like the core, obviously, of what you guys are talking about, play the way you want to play. Is right at the center of all of it. What if I really want to challenge myself, push myself?
Oh yeah,
more?
That's important to us.
Yeah.
Death's important to us.
Well, death, but also success.
Yes,
and
that's true.
From it,
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, and so we really want to give agency. That's one of the things. Player driven towards loot and challenge. And so we have a really hugely expanded activity customization system. We have a lot more difficulty levels, and we have a ton of new modifiers. We have 50 new modifiers along with all the old modifiers that we've released in the past that are going to make this big curated web of options for you to experience any of the PvE content in the curator. And so, like, we have Banes, not just old Banes that we have, but new Banes as well. We also have boons to help you get advantages in your activities and for your build.
You know, Destiny players complain about no new content, and then
the
when
fun part
they
is you're going
announce
to
new
get
content,
these new
everyone's like,
combinations that are
L
available, and you're going to then make a
recycled,
mix
L
that's actually going
poo,
to change the way you play and be pretty interesting. Sometimes the way you prefer you
recycled,
play.
L.
Like there's a new boon called Grappler that I
what the fuck
personally
do you
love.
want,
It's kind of my preferred
motherfucker?
way to play, where they give you 3 grapple grenades replacing your current grenade. You can't do the melee, but they recharge super fast. So any build you want, you could now Spider-Man around any map. It's actually super fun.
It's so fun. Yeah, and I mean, like, what's at the heart of what
Like,
Ben
what
is
do these
talking about is
motherfuckers
what we
want?
kind of call the virtuous cycle.
You will never be
Where you're gonna
happy.
be crafting your build, tinkering with the activity, looking at like how you can earn a higher tier of reward by taking on a higher challenge. And as you earn better loot, you're looking towards that next mountain to climb just ahead of you all the time. And so this is really about how far you want to push yourself upwards within the portal itself. But also, we also are thinking about the people, and that's the depth, right? That's the depth of the challenge that we're talking about. That's also, but we're also thinking about the people who don't have as much time to play with like
Spread
solo
the
ops.
love.
And also, if you're scared of modifiers or you're scared of customizing these activities,
Or you just don't feel like
doing it. Yeah, no, that's a great way to describe it. Thank you. We have a bunch of quick play options, right, Ben?
Yeah, quick play options, and we actually have matchmaking and fire team ops. And we have fire team finder. And so you're able to like really choose kind of what you're in the mood for.
Oh yeah, we technically have matchmaking across every activity that exists.
Except for solo ops, because that's solo.
Right.
But yes,
But
otherwise,
in the fire
aside
teams
from
and
that
pinnacle
one.
ops, it's everything.
Yeah, you'll have options to play by yourself or with other people. Oh, actually, a really fun part is you can play a strike by yourself as hard as you want it to
That's
now,
true, yeah,
which is
yeah.
really fun. Yeah.
Well, you're talking about like all the
Finally.
different boons and combinations.
Well, that's
I
a
think
good
at one
change.
point you were saying around 50 or something like that. those
50 new
apply
ones.
50 new ones.
Yeah.
So it's like you can take those into solo ops. Like we're talking about this being kind of leisurely, bite-sized activity, but if you want to take it and say, I don't want Weenie Hut Jr., I want like esoteric level solo hardest thing in the world, like you can kind of.
He said esoteric. Esoteric mentioned. I love
From the very
eso.
start, if you really want to.
Yeah.
And
Depends on how deep you want to go.
Yeah.
Really.
yeah, and the point is that you're going to like stretch that far, and we want the reward to feel like worthwhile.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to feel like as you're pushing yourself, you are rewarded for it. That is
Yeah.
something that's really important to the vision here for the portal. Yeah.
Rewards, huh?
Rewards. There are a lot of rewards, aren't there?
It's funny you mentioned
That's
it.
Derek
you got
mentioned.
fades,
I love
boosts,
that stuff.
modifiers, but let's talk about gear for a little bit here.
Yeah.
What's changing about loot
Alright.
and why should Guardians care?
Yeah,
sitting
so
back
like
down.
talk about chases and mountains and builds. Like gear's at the center of all of that.
I tried to stand
and
up,
We actually have
let
two
my blood
giant
flow.
gear changes. I'm gonna like put in two little buckets for us to talk about.
Yep.
The first one is Armor 3.0. And the next one is gear tiers. And so like talking about Armor 3.0 first, we are probably making the biggest change ever since Shadowkeep
It's
around
huge.
the system. It's
Yeah,
enormous.
It's a huge change.
Yeah, so like we're adding set bonuses, which is a long requested feature
Okay, okay.
for all the new armor
I
that
vibe
you're going
with
to be able
it.
to get at Edge of Fate launch, and we're redoing all the stats on armor. They can now like exceed 100.
Go beyond 100.
Go beyond 100 for
Go beyond.
extra bonuses.
Yep.
We're going to every single piece of new legendary armor that drops is going to have all the energy filled in, so you can build crafting right away. And it's going to essentially.
I'm counter
There's more
spamming.
features actually that I could talk about, but I
You
don't
can
think I'm
kind of
allowed
see it if I move out of the
Something
way.
that we can't talk about too, you mentioned gear tiers as well.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so gear tiers are very exciting because every single legendary weapon and armor that you can get is going to have 5 gear tiers, starting from 1 going up to 5. And like we have a 5 gear tier 5 piece of legs armor on the screen right now, and you can see that like this is like looks really cool with iconography, but it also has a ton more stats. And oh look, what's that?
Yeah, what's going on with the energy there?
Yeah, the energy.
Ben?
Yeah, that energy says 11, and it's true.
11, yep.
It's not a typo. Like energy is going to 11 for higher tier armor, and so if you want that for your build crafting opportunities, it does like give you some new options you never had before. You're going to have to challenge yourself to get more higher tier armor and keep on going to get yet more higher tier armor to get those options.
Yeah. And this is also not something that's just relegated to armor, right? When it comes to weapons,
Pay
they're
the
obviously
voice
getting their own
actor,
refresh as well.
Yes, yes.
What's
Guys,
Destiny
they were
without
already
chasing
paid.
some-
They were just on
You're
strike.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
weapons
seriously.
are part of the player identity. You know, people like have a
Not
gun
on
that they
strike
love.
for-
and-
Got fashion,
Bungie
then you
specifically,
have
you dumbasses.
gunplay.
That's
right?
true, though we do have fashion for your guns a bit now.
Hey.
well, so because once you reach tier 5 for your legendary drops, you're going to be getting tier 5 weapons, and those have unique shader treatment. It's like essentially a completely different look that's going to immediately identify it to you
that's
and
pretty.
others that this is the highest tier gear of this drop that you can get. It's going to show on the weapon. It's going to show on the icon. It's even going to show when you kill enemies with that
Triple
weapon, 'cause
perks.
There's unique kill effects for tier 5 weapons that you can turn on or off.
Kill
if you want,
effects.
but your gameplay will like show that no, yeah, the weapon that is being used is like the highest tier you can get.
Yeah, Giver's Blessing, which I think we have on screen right now. This is one of the Kepler auto rifles, and I cannot put this thing down. Yeah, when we're playing through the Edge of Fate right now, and it's what's really exciting about it for me is that like when you see that tier 5 drop, like you know immediately that's better than like a tier 3 or tier 4 weapon that you have, right? And I think that's when we talk about making Destiny easier to just jump in, find the fun, make it accessible, but also create more depth.
Yeah.
You know, this is what we're thinking about. It's like how can we just make immediate, like you understand, like okay, this is probably better than the thing I have right now, depending on what gear tier it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good example of how much time and effort is being put into these game systems.
No
to make them
wonder
more,
the
like,
game is
approachable.
bad.
Change
my
can be
God.
scary. There's a lot of change that's about to come to the game. We're Armor 3.0. We have some new boons. We have a bunch of new stuff. And after 10 years of Destiny, this is going to flip some stuff on its head. So, I mean,
Right.
we're going to have a bunch of blog content. We're going to have interviews with Robbie, with Ben, with more folks across the team that have been working on this. And then we'll
Yeah.
also be elevating our creator community
Yeah.
when they're creating guides, all that kind of
What the
stuff. It's
fuck?
going to be a fun time. But ultimately, a big shout out and thank you to all the folks that have been coming into
Remember
our studio, giving
Pete
feedback
fired
early on some
Michael
of these systems so they
Salvatore.
can be more approachable.
I will-
And
I will-
we're
I
looking
do remember that. That
forward
was
to all the
stupid.
feedback that's going to be coming after launch too. Like this is again one of our first steps into something, and then the community and we are going to build something amazing.
Yeah, and I can't stress enough how much feedback we've gotten from the community summits we've been running
Stop drip
over the last
feeding.
year.
Would
for
you
the
rather
Edge of
not
Fate,
have anything at
and just
all,
people
dumbass?
Reaching out to the community team is another.
Would
shows
you
that
rather have
your
no
feedback has been valuable.
content?
So like seriously, like thank you so
Without
much.
drip feed, then
we're
you
making
just
this game
get
together,
content
ultimately.
drop and then
Yeah,
drought,
it's
and then
incredibly
content drop
important
and then
part of the
drought.
process. Like I don't think we would be able to make what
That's
we do
what
without
it was in the beginning, bro.
Working with the community is
Did you
obviously a important
forget?
part. Dylan,
After
huge thanks to
Taken
you and your
King
team,
came
obviously,
out,
for helping
it
lead
was
that charge.
drought
In
for like
advance for the big
months
blocks
and
feature,
months with
right?
nothing.
And then also our social media team.
You
We'll go ahead and
dumbass.
get out the door, so go ahead and give us a follow.
I think,
across the
Ben,
board, but
you were saying you wanted to try to break the record for longest twid?
I'm more predicting we are.
Yeah. So
Well, it's not about try, it's the state of things.
it's going to be a multi-month journey as we head towards launch. So.
yeah, be a good time. But you know, we've been talking a lot about the core Destiny hobby. How does that extend into like how players are going to experience like a full year of Destiny?
Yeah, so we've been focusing on improving and changing the formula of Destiny in multiple ways. And so progressing through the Fate Saga is going to be more meaningful with 2 expansions a year. We've been talking about how focusing our seasons and on the core hobby of Destiny and that commitment to continually updating it. And in addition, we're going to have 2 free major updates between each of our major expansions coming in the Year of Prophecy and beyond. And so ultimately that means there's 4 big beats happening in a year, 2 expansions, 2 free major updates between those expansions. So what that means we're not doing is paid seasonal content anymore. We're not doing separate seasonal storylines. And this also means we're not building a bunch of activity content that basically just goes away and is less meaningful to the game
That
after
sounds
3
good.
months. So we're instead focusing all of that effort that used to go there instead into building up the core hobby.
We
of the
will
game
use
so
your
the
money to
hobby
buy
stays fresh,
more cars.
and exciting, year round. And so
Fuck off.
ultimately, this means no more paywalls for seasonal content, and also these major updates themselves that I'm signposting around right now. The size of them roughly and the inspiration for them we're thinking about is like Into the Light.
Okay, finally we're getting some
So
W's.
when
in
you
this
say
chat.
like into the light for
Oh,
folks
so
that
when
aren't
shit
out
is
there, like,
free,
for a
that's
major
what-
update,
that's
how
when you
big
fucking
is that?
want-
Like how do you encapsulate
Yeah,
that?
so when I
That's
say
when
Into
you
the Light,
want-
a lot of this is like the inspiration.
W's,
of what it was.
that's
And
what
with
you
Into
like?
the
You
Light
like
came
free
a really cool
things?
theme
You
that wrapped around all the new stuff
fucking
we were building
cheapskates.
within it, but also a lot of the Reprise stuff as well.
That's what you want?
And also, with it came Onslaught, a new type of activity. It came with reprised exotic missions and a rethinking of how we could do like a rad style event, a raid event with the Pantheon. And so for our first major update coming a few weeks after the Edge of Fate launches, we've got Ash and Iron, right? And so with Ash and Iron, we're going to be returning to the Plague Lands.
Returning to the Plague Lands, can't wait.
It's going to happen.
Plague Lands, baby.
And so that story is going to pick up from where we left off from the Edge of Fate. And with it, we're going to have a new activity called Reclaim, a
Siva?
brand new exotic mission, new types of Pinnacle Ops entering that for the first time. As well as, of
the
course,
people love
with Death of
Siva. They
New
love
Chase, we've got
Siva,
new
I
gear,
guess.
New rewards, and 2 new
The people
exotic
love
weapons
Siva.
as part of
They
Ash and Iron
love
as well.
Siva.
And
I
again,
love
this major
Siva.
update and the season, all the seasonal content going forward is free for all players. All the activity content that exists in the portal, that's free to play.
Very nice. So even to actually go one quick layer 2 deeper on seasons as well, what are some of the cool things that we're going to be able to do with the season that's launching alongside
Oh, now
the
they
Edge of
love
Fate?
it.
Yeah, Ben has been working on this space for the team for a while now, so I'm going to kick this one to him.
Yeah, so we're trying to make any time the best time to hop into Destiny.
Yeah.
And one of the ways we want to do that is we want to invest in events that are like accelerating the game and enhancing every part of the game, but also bringing new cool stuff. And actually, we've been working on this so long, we actually have some new cool stuff coming before the Edge of Fate.
It's a special little treat.
Yeah, special little treat.
A little treat?
So this Friday,
Nah.
you can play a little event, maybe you've heard of it, called Heavy Metal, which is Tanks versus Briggs, a new PvP mode. It's super fun. I would kind of wish I was playing it right now, I'm not gonna lie. But the thing that people at home don't know is we have a new reward. That's a unique thing in Destiny. If you
Wrath
invest
or
in this
bust.
event, if you go and play it. And it is
We're
a
not
free-to-play
bringing
event.
Wrath back.
So this reward is free to play. It is a new combat vehicle that goes in your Sparrow sled, combat Sparrow.
What?
Called the Griffin. And this is a really cool,
What?
combat-ready vehicle you can take anywhere you can summon a Sparrow. You can summon it.
A
and use it
combat
to fight,
Sparrow?
your enemies and just have a really good time. And there's some really cool. There's some really cool build crafting things with this vehicle that I don't want to spoil right now. Let people discover, but I'm super excited for it.
They all thought they were going to ride those skimmers forever.
Well, I mean, we've been saying what was it? Skimmer is Flash and the Griffin is Splash.
Hey, there we go. The dad joke quota has been met.
We got to get one in.
Absolutely, yeah. But that's not all, right, Ben? Like, you've got more for us, don't you?
Oh yeah. So like I just said, there's more events that
Yeah.
we've been making. There's one that's going to happen right after the launch of Edge of Fate. It's called Arms Week, and it's a 1 week long event. And you're
Arms
gonna be
Week is
focusing
back.
On one weapon.
Arms
archetype,
Week is
whenever it
back.
comes around. And this one is going to give you a new legendary
Arms
weapon.
Week is
That type
back.
gonna
How
evolve
long has
some
it been
mods that
since
are
we had
prepared for
Arms
the
Week?
That are going to be super interesting and fun to play with, and some focusing you can do.
Yo,
But,
it's been-
there is a problem when you say this event is going to be about weapons and about using them.
Yeah, you got to have a place to test all that out.
Right, and
Yeah,
so I mean, I've been doing that in
Arms
EDZ this whole
Week?
time. I don't know about the rest of you.
Those poor drags.
Yo, it's been
Right.
years
But
since Arms
there is
Week.
a new way now. We have a new feature, a long-requested feature that is being added to the game with Arms
Tell
Week.
me.
It is the shooting range. The shooting range is being added to the tower. It is now a permanent addition to the game with the launch of Arms Week. We're not taking it away. And you can go there and you can try out everything, everything about your build
finally.
with all sorts of simulations of different kinds of enemies and situations. And it's
It
also
only
real
took
damage
them like
numbers.
fucking
It's just,
16
like,
years.
you've got a
It
squad
took
full
them
of you and your
16
fire team.
years.
Yeah, your whole raid team can go down into the shooting range and try out, like, see exactly how well you're going to do for some kind of boss at this range or
I was
with
gonna
a
say, yeah,
strategy.
who can do most of the damage, right?
Yeah, well, you're finally going to know.
So we have a rally flag. It's not just a shooting range. Like, you can go beyond the firing line and use your abilities too.
Yeah, you totally can. And like, if you wanted to, you could even take in Prismatic and pop Transcendence and try that out. And well, I think the reason why we're not seeing that right now is because it's a Titan.
Yeah, it's a good soldier.
Yeah.
Standing on that firing line.
Yeah, staying on the firing line.
All about building that line and standing.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of theory crafters are going to have to go ahead and have some upheavals to this.
Choke on it, haters. Eat my
A really good tool. As we're adding all
Eat
these
my
different systems with gear tiering and all that, you can go in and check those damage numbers in real time.
Sorry.
Like, how do my stats change? How are these different gear bonuses
Lick 'em
gonna
up,
affect my
almost
gameplay?
haters.
You can see it in the tower now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And while we're talking about weapons,
Oh yeah,
got
well
one more thing, right?
Yeah, I know. There's one more thing. I know
Yeah.
you're excited. So there's more events. Of course, there's more events, and the holiday events are coming up. Where Solstice is right around the corner.
It's
as well.
summertime, right?
It's
Yes.
summertime. Summertime is Solstice time in Destiny 2, and Solstice has some really cool twists and such that we're planning. But I'm not going to talk about that right now. I want to show you all the new holofoil treatment we have for Solstice weapons.
Okay.
So here we go. This is the holofoil treatment for Solstice.
Okay, it's kind of good. It's kind of good.
It is amazing. Every single
It's
one.
kind of
It is
pretty.
an ocean.
On a
And
gun.
the line, yeah.
It's a
We put
beach.
the ocean on a gun. How did we do that? It's beautiful. I love it. And any kind of weapon that drops for this event can have a holofoil.
Yeah,
no
so
matter
it could
what
be
the
a tier 1, tier 3.
Yeah.
Solstice
any
vomit.
weapon can have a holofoil.
Yeah, the like the tier 5 holofoil.
Ooh.
Like that's gonna be a
I'm not
chase.
purchasing it. It's good content.
Our other events will also have holofoils.
Yeah, like Arms Week you're talking
Arms Week
about.
will have its own holofoil treatment. Like we're every event, a major event we have, will have a holofoil treatment. The holidays will have their own kind of special one, but yeah, Arms Week will have their holofoil drops that you can farm as well.
super exciting. No, it's going to be a good time. I'm going to have way too much stuff to chase down, so appreciate you guys putting all the hard work in, obviously, for that. But I believe we've got one more thing.
We got one more?
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking a
We
lot
got one
about
more.
here are the free updates coming to Destiny, the portal, a bunch of different stuff, Edge of Fate. But
W,
we also have
W,
another expansion,
W,
and we need
W,
Allison back on
W.
the couch to talk about it.
Yeah, Allison.
She's
W.
the best one to talk
Yeah,
W.
we've got something very exciting, and so once again, Allison, thank you for taking the time
Let's
to
see.
join us today.
Let's
we
see.
appreciate it.
Let's
Of course.
see
I'm
it.
so excited to be the one more thing.
Yeah, it's a tradition around.
Bring
here,
it
so we're glad that you
back.
could obviously go ahead and lead us into
W.
this one. But as Dylan mentioned, we've talked about the Edge of Fate, but this is the first year we're going to be doing 2 expansions over the course of a year.
Where's the raids?
Can you tell us a little bit about Renegades?
Yeah, so we're going to have a dedicated reveal for Renegades in September alongside our major update, Ash and Iron. But earlier we were talking about how sometimes our formulas can constrain us from experimenting and innovating.
Okay.
And so in that spirit,
More give us
Renegades
raids.
is going to be very different from the Edge of Fate. What I can tell you, and we'll talk plenty about it later, is that we're going to be experimenting and innovating with activities, with social
Vault
mechanics,
space.
and more.
They give you 100 free
But more
vault space every year,
importantly, I
bro.
want to talk about our
Fuck you.
inspiration. And so I have to kind of tee it up first. So Renegades is going to be a Destiny, definitively Destiny expansion. This is part of the Fate saga, and it's going to push it forward in important ways and introduce characters
Proximity
that we're going to spend
chat? I would
time with
actually
for
like
years to
proximity
come.
chat. That'd be very
It is
funny.
an essential
It would be very
Fate
funny.
saga story. And it's an homage to a universe that has
What's the
inspired
price?
Bungie from the start. It's a universe that all of us here on the couch grew up with, as well as everyone else at the studio and millions of you back at home too. It is a peanut butter and combination, a peanut butter and chocolate combination inside of what we're making. That could only
This is
be
the Star
possible
Wars
in the
shit,
kind of world
right?
that we build here. And so I am absolutely thrilled to be able to give our first sneak peek at Destiny 2 Renegades.
This is a full screener. This is a full screener. We go full screen for this. Hold on, I want to see what Okay. It might be cinema.
Okay, Robbie, what did we just see?
Yeah, so that's Renegades, which is coming out this December. And to really drive it home here, Renegades is a one-of-a-kind Destiny experience, right? And just like we on the Destiny team have taken inspiration from other genres like dark fantasy or cosmic horror.
Never pre-order.
Renegades takes the
that one
space
is true.
western vibe
Unless
and
you're
aesthetic
sold.
that is Star Wars. And it puts it through that Destiny lens. And ultimately, it's created a new lawless frontier that is emerging within Seoul. And so, like, we're so excited to show Renegades off a little bit today and to be talking about it more in the future in September alongside the free major update with Ash and Iron. But right now, today, we're focused on Rite of the Nine and what's right around the corner with the Edge of Fate.
Absolutely. No, I heard a lot of calendars get marked just now on September, but
Hopefully.
no, super excited to share more of that in the future. But that actually leads us to the conclusion of today's show, which again, we covered a lot.
There's been a lot today.
Yeah, this has been a
Like
big
a few
show,
things.
Yeah.
honestly. No, we went through a lot of it. So let's go ahead and quickly double check. We obviously went through, and the Year of Prophecy, pardon me, is going to go ahead and kick
Hey,
off
we're getting
on July
lightsabers.
15th. And this kicks off a brand new multi-year Fate saga and our new focus on the core hobby of Destiny. The first expansion, The Edge of Fate, is going to be launching again on July 15th, as I noted, with its raid launching on July 19th.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah.
So you're going through a lot of information. We already covered that.
Oh, yeah.
But like, you can't just sneak in a raid date. We have a new raid coming with the expansion. July 19th.
Raid.
We're going to have a bunch of blogs. We're going to have the rules, regulations, all that kind of stuff for our raid race.
Edge of my fate
We
till I
invite everybody to
renegade.
come in, try to go for that world first title. And yeah, I mean, just stay tuned for more details. We're not going to spoil anything. It's a raid. We got to keep it secret.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, everybody mark your calendars.
Yeah. Bungie.net is the place to go ahead and learn more. And again, follow our social media channels. Do us all a favor. So in addition to that, again, as we noted, Ash and Iron, our first free major update, will be launching on September 9th. Renegades, very exciting, will be launching in December. And then keep an eye again on our social channels. We'll provide all the updates once they're available.
Okay.
But as far as today goes, the Edge of Fate and the entire Year of Prophecy pre-orders are available starting right now. Now, pre-ordering for starters, the Ultimate Edition will go ahead and unlock
I'm
the New
good.
Land Beyond.
New Land Beyond, that exotic sniper.
Super
Ooh, I
exciting.
can't wait, man.
I can't wait, same, honestly. That'll be unlockable in addition to several other goodies. And also, we've also got a collector's edition
Where's
that will
the
be available.
price?
You can see here on screen, it will be coming with an awful lot of very cool
I
stuff,
don't
including this
know
cool
if
statue
I'll
that you may
be
have
pre-ordering
noticed
that.
here that's been sitting with us on stage. This is one that you can go ahead and add to your collection as well.
Don't
but,
pre-order.
that's not all that's in there. Is there, Allison?
We got the writing team got a little excited on this one. We put a lot of lore goodies into this collector's edition. So like that weird metal thing, that weird envelope, boy, weird. Wonder what's up with that.
Just decorative
You should
points?
probably read it. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do a dramatic reading as soon as
Yeah, we
we're
should
done.
go downstairs immediately after this.
really
Oh, yeah,
good.
right after this.
Count me in.
Price.
And then again, too, as far as today goes, Rite of the Nine. This is the essential prologue to the Edge of Fate, and like all of our events moving forward, it's going to be a free to all players. So make sure and go ahead and check that out when that arrives. And before the show wraps up, make sure and stick around for a little bit longer. We're going to be rating our good friend Sammy Cat as well. So go ahead and give her a follow. Tell her we said hello in chat. Pardon me
I'll
if you
be
have any
defiant and
Twitch
I'll
Prime
stand
subs
up.
or anything like that. Go ahead and do us a favor. Drop it over there and check out her stream. She's going to be having a good time. But that concludes it for us here today. So for starters, huge thanks to my teammates here for joining me.
Thank you, Andy.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely, yeah. Robbie, Allison, Dylan, of course. There we go. We got Ben, and of course, Mr. Dave Samuel. Thank you all so much.
Gambit
for
is
today.
dead.
And
They've given
then, of
up on
course, to the
Gambit,
crew that puts all
guys.
this on.
They've given up
this
on
doesn't happen
Gambit.
by accident.
I
Thank
don't
you
know
all
what to
so
tell you.
much for all of your hard work and dealing with me on these
They've
last couple of
given up
days.
on
And of course, to everyone at home, to all of our guardians out there in the community, thank you. It's a tremendous privilege to get the opportunity to share what we've been working on early.
shorts.
And it matters only if you guys show up and join us. So we really appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed. And otherwise, in the meantime, until we see you again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you all Starside.
Spam Destiny. I love Destiny. No subclass. No. You're not getting a subclass, bitch. Oops. I love edging. Well, now what? Per Dacia ad Astra. Hold on. There ain't no way. Wait. Hold on. Let's just take a look here. Okay, well it ended. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna hop on Destiny. Better hop on Destiny, man. Let me watch them
Hate
down.
it, but I love the Star Wars stuff. I mean, it's gonna be split. I mean, I've seen like I've seen the lowest of like literally kill me Star Wars, and then
Kill me.
straight up to be like, yo, this is amazing. I don't know how much we're gonna get into this at the moment.
Well, let me hop in Destiny.
Because I think we're gonna be doing a bit more. We're gonna be doing Right of the Nine because I want to actually have a team for it. And then we can yap a little bit more. And I'm just checking all my freaking notifications here.
Kill me. Servers are not up. Who would have guessed the servers are not up? Who the hell could have guessed? Well, I already did my daily for Splunky.
It's a whole ask you to get in the Bungie Star. I mean, there usually always is after one of these reveals. I don't think Right of the Nine is gonna have the tiered weapon system, but I think it will probably be like I don't know, probably I would say like retroactively adjusted.
Well, I guess I'm just watch data. Lol. I gotta wait till the servers come up.
I'm not sure. Okay. Summer of everything. Yeah, we have the article here. Send the article.
Might be edging my shade.
Okay.
But I'm edging.
Contact lens, dude. So my eyeball's popping out of my head. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this many dates to be revealed, which is actually kind of nice because it now means I can actually like plan my effing life for the next year. So that's kind of nice.
I think we have to wait for an update.
So they mentioned
Chat, what the fuck should we play? Game suggestions. We got Noita, we got Isaac, we got Dishonored, we got Liza P, we got Don't Starve, we got Terraria, we got fucking Minecraft, Ultra Kill, not Destiny. What the fuck we hopping on for the next 10 minutes?
type stuff, and I think that has the potential to be neat, but I think it just depends on how far they end up taking it.
Executive decision has been reached.
You know, like I do want some more like interesting puzzles to solve. I really don't want this to be like, you know, baby puzzle solving. Like, oh, you turn into a ball so you can go in the tube, and like, okay, but like combine some other stuff, man. So I think how good that ends up being completely depends on like the strength of the puzzles that they have for people going into this experience. I'm hoping that like higher world tiers introduce more difficult puzzle solving, and it's a more fun thing as opposed to just you know, just like very bare basics. I'm, you know, if like world tier, did they say how many world tiers there were? I might have missed it. Maybe.
So, my thoughts. I mean, you know, I'm always like of the opinion. Don't give full opinions until shit's actually done.
I'm talking about world tier.
Were labeled gifted as a child and learned that love and praise were stuck in productivity at some point. You were labeled given a response, and so you got really good at
said it, I just
true,
don't remember
and you know it. Clap your.
what it was. Trying to force the update here. There we go, got it. Fortnitification of D2. I will say
It is a bit Fortnite-ified, I will
have
admit.
like a little bit of feedback on that front because Magic the Gathering has been going through this process a lot recently with their Universes Beyond stuff.
Yeah. Because I hate this kind of stuff too, I will admit. The whole like, oh, we got Star Wars. We got all these collaborations. It's like, do your own thing, man.
For Magic the Gathering, right? Like,
It's like the culture, the death of culture, man. Everything's just getting regurgitated over and over again.
because of Universes Beyond, and now have spent like a ton of money, you know, getting into the game and buying packs and building decks, and like they're playing all the time.
You know what I
and all
mean?
that kind of stuff. So for them, they're like, "Yo, we effing love this." But then you have people. that
It's
are
just like
"Bro, this is not Magic the Gathering." I realize we're getting a little ahead of ourselves right now because we're talking about something that's
I don't know.
not the next thing. So I do want to focus a bit more on the next thing. But there's
I still
a lot
need to
of people
see
out there that are just like,
more.
"This is not Magic the Gathering. Why are we
I mean, they're adding a bunch of free stuff, so that's cool. Like all the updates besides like the major expansions are gonna be free, basically, which is cool.
I would say like
Firing range W finally.
it's not gonna be like they're not making like a Star Wars campaign, right? It's Destiny with maybe like some flavors of Star Wars. I am not a Star Wars guy. All right, maybe Lord of the Rings is not a great example, but yeah, like SpongeBob in Magic the Gathering, right?
Right. It's just so weird.
So I could see why.
Gotta wait for
some
the
people-
fucking
I'm
servers
not
to come
gonna lie,
online.
I have no stake in the matter at all. I'm not like a super.
Yeah, the Doomers are hating, but they're still watching this shit each year.
For a good time, not a long time. But I can understand if you are, maybe you're just like a miserable Star Wars person. Like it feels like 80% of the population is about Star Wars, and you're just like, please God no. Or maybe you just like, dude, where's my Destiny? What the hell is going on? Beyond a teaser, I think it's a bit difficult to say anything.
It's really hard to even
Otherwise,
say anything
we got
because
4
it really
seconds or
is
something.
so unknown.
So it feels very difficult to judge solely off of that. But I am interested to see how, like, what direction are they going to take it in? Right? How are they going to execute upon this? $40 for Edge of Fate. Okay. How are they going to execute upon this? And to me, I need to see
Pick on
way more
vile
come
villain.
to
I don't know. It's such a weird. It's a weird thing, man. It's a weird thing.
They gave us barely any. They gave us a tease, right?
They gave us a little cock tease.
So like just the concern of like, you know,
Oh,
stray
my
too
hand
far
is-
away from Destiny type stuff, which I totally understand the you know, the concern.
Oh,
I just-
season
yeah,
pass.
honestly,
The season pass deluxe is 85. That's normal. Usually, like the season. Yeah, usually like the deluxe is like 100, right?
okay,
Because that's like for the whole year,
Universe is beyond with this kind of stuff.
right?
I don't have that much
Oh,
else to say
is
because there's
Destiny
just
on?
not a lot to go on.
Hold on, I'm hopping in. Entering the game as we speak.
Looked like it was on Mars, possibly Fallen themed. I mean, it looked like also Edge of Fate was Fallen themed, so I don't know how I'd feel about 2 back-to-back Fallen themed. I guess there's a little bit of X in there, but 2 back-to-back Fallen themed.
Okay, hold on. Okay, never mind. Hold on. I gotta apply the update. Boy, this always I always get like the update last, man.
Reasonable take. I really don't have that many strong convictions.
I always get the update last. I mean, I'm like on the opposite coast
There's
as to where
nothing-
Bungie.
There's nothing else to have that much of a take on. Like, bro, I need to see gameplay. I need to see
Sure,
story.
I need to see gameplay. I need to see
that.
story. I need to
But,
actually
like,
see it. I need to see
it's-
tangible things.
It's easy for me because I have no personal investment in like Star Wars or anything. And yeah, I mentioned that there was like a Lucas Arts.
But yeah, I mean, I have a little bit of a personal investment in Star Wars, and even I'm like, eh.
Like 5 seconds is just like not even remotely close to enough to have anything. Lightsabers feel step too far. It's an iconic Star Wars thing that I don't think works outside of that. That I can understand. That I can understand.
Waiting for the update. Don't know what to do. You know what? I should have the model up here. Yeah. We are waiting for the update.
We have swords already. I don't think it's that much of a jump. Yeah, but I mean, technically, also we have Star Wars freaking Eververse armor in this thing. They added lightsabers to Fortnite, and it was fun. Yeah, but Fortnite has like kind of labeled itself as this game that is just trying to absorb literally every single intellectual property to shove into the game to sell a bunch of skins, right? Whereas Destiny, like, sure, we've had those as well, but it's still been like pretty.
I gotta wait for the game to
Destiny
fucking
themed.
update.
Although, again, like some of the Star Wars stuff that came out, I mean, you can literally turn into a stormtrooper, right? Is that not what Destiny's trying to do? Not as egregiously.
It's a big kind of a yikes.
Not as egregiously, though. But Destiny's identity in terms of fashion aesthetics has been muddied for years, ever since Eververse Armor Sets took over. So I don't even think about this anymore. What's done is done. I'm kind of like that.
Why can't the game update?
I'm kind of along those lines. It doesn't bother me as well. I'll put it this way: it hasn't reached a point where it has bothered me. You know,
Or restart
if all of a sudden
Steam.
we got SpongeBob coming in here, and you can put on the SpongeBob skin, then I'd be like, okay, brother, what the hell is this?
True. Because, I mean, Star Wars is, let's be honest, a little bit adjacent to Destiny, right? I mean, like, it's similar-ish.
As a Labs player, I didn't see anything that makes me want to play again. I would have to ask what people want.
Yeah, because that's what I'm asking. What the fuck do you want from the game? This is new stuff. It's kind of interesting. Like, what do you want? What do you want, brother? What do you want, bro?
If you were not happy, then like, what do you want? You know?
Okay, I'm gonna restart Steam. Wait. Fuck, I'm stupid. Never mind.
can't launch the dungeon, by the way. Okay.
Classic Bungie can't launch the dungeon. Gotta fucking restart.
Sparrow. Your Prophecy Ultimate Edition. New Land Beyond. Yeah. I will get this later. It's Edge of Fate. Eternity. I do not have access to this activity. Okay, hang on.
Okay. Be gone, Dado. We're loading up. Hopefully the fucking game updates. Give it a second. Okay, the game is updating. Let's go. Oh boy, it looks like it's kind of slow. Oh, fuck me. Oh god, it's slow. Let's watch someone else.
I'm just stuck in perpetual loading hell when I try to buy it.
Yeah, so that happened to me, and
I would say definitely don't buy it yet. What are you doing? Oh, never mind. It's just it's looking like it's not. It says it's like 1%, but it's like 99%. Or it's like 96 now. Now it's 97. What a fucking lie. Okay, you get some deep stone music. You get some deep stone lullaby while we wait. And now we're back. Also gotta get the studio back up too. Hold on. Oh. Okay. We're back. In this hole. We're back. Finally in the fucking game though. Suppose we'll go Hunter. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that, mate. What do we got in the Eververse store though? It's a good ornament. The weapon kind of sucks. Where do I go? Edge of my thing. How does one load into this shit?
Super weird. Yeah. Were you able to check out Chemo? Eventually.
What the fuck?
It's got a new symbol. Zer's treasure hoard? Oh, right in 9 destination.
There's another place.
Yeah, players do not have access to this activity.
Where the fuck do you go? I'm trying to figure out how the hell to load in.
Yeah, do we have quests or anything? Chat, where do we go?
I was like really struggling to find out where I go. I was like,
Is Discord still too loud, chat?
Right
Is
now.
Discord too loud? Do I need to
This
turn it
last city,
more, or
it's
we
not,
good?
can't be here.
I had to change it because Marathon's volume was all fucked.
Neptune. This is the DLC.
It does look like Spire's gonna be the first dungeon.
I'm not loading into Dares of Eternity.
Slaggy. It looks like the turn it off. Sorry, not you guys show. Maybe where's Zer's treasure hoard?
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go here. Why not?
Your favorite part? What you're most excited?
Oh, I'm stupid. You gotta go to Drifter. God damn it. You have to go to Drifter, man. Fuck. Oh, no one's here. Well, I gotta deposit some shit anyway. What build? I doth wonder what build to run. Let's go with this. Why not? Oh no, let's just go. Go see it. See the code. Drifter.
How you living? Don't break that, all right?
I'll try not to. In order to get access, you must collect the 30 chest pieces. Oh, and there's actually 50 right now. 60? Is there 60? Oh, fuck that.
Hello again.
Bro, what? What do you require of me? Where? Ah! What is required of me, man? How the fuck do I load into this? Quickly,
friend.
Yo, who the fuck do I gotta talk to?
Hello, Guardian. Welcome. The schematics for this structure.
Where do I go?
Underway.
It's been a hot minute. Honestly, just get rid of that.
Thank you.
3 screeps in a trench coat. That's a keeper.
Let's begin.
Let's begin. My balls require rearranging, Guardian. And I am mighty thirsty. Okay, I'm gonna try to talk to fucking Zer, I guess. How the hell do I get into this? How does one enter? Talk to Zer? Zer, do you have anything for me? Do you have a pawn? Talk to the horse, man. No? What do you want? Bro. This guy's green coated. Where does I go? Summer. Well, I'm not doing dares. You're gonna have to absolutely consume my balls. Dude, I'm not. Dude, it's grasp. Yo, I'm going crazy. How do you get into this activity? Oh. I guess I just wasn't worthy. Fuck me, I guess. Alright then. Alright then, keep your secrets. Flashback.
The emissary brings you a message from the Nine. They put forth a challenge to the Lightbearers. A begrudging implement. A worn tool. Guardian, please. We ask, make known your value, so divided gods may wield you in time.
Gotcha. I mean, Well, 220, right? I'll take the chest piece. I'll eat that. I mean, sure, I'll suck that up. I won't say no to free loot.
Everything dies, so die well.
Yeah, sure.
Object of power.
Infusion precision? Yeah, or precision.
Nothing is permanent.
Convert all curios earned into non-array manifolds.
Endings mark new beginnings.
Judgment, long arm, wilderflight, relentless. What do we do? It almost looks like a ray gun. Those who know. That's a shotgun, right? Oh, that's an LMG. That's a shotgun. Where does this go? Do not redeem! Wait, did that suck up? 14? 1,000. Oh, that sucks up. I do like the new look.
I judge your actions. Yours. If this is the last time, live well.
Actually, not. Do not redeem. Demo, Rolling Storm. Demo, Target Lock. What are these AS rolls? Selling on potential. Well. Wait, so what difficulty do you have to do it on? Complete all encounters. Oh, match made? Oh, we'll just do that then. You're goddamn right I'm matchmaking this.
An old acquaintance among the hidden tells me that a Seraph complex recently powered on for the first time since the collapse. Shortly thereafter, Vex incursions were reported. Anna flagged the site as a potential
pillory bunker.
If the Vex gain access to its
it.
systems,
They use it
they'll use it to wrest Rasputin's submine data away from us. It would be catastrophic.
I've ran this dungeon so many fucking times, man. I know it in and out. Alright, let's get this.
You've landed at the source of the complex's AUG supply.
Go.
Centuries in Martian
Let's go.
rust have done this place no kindness. Our window of opportunity is short. ARC surges destabilize the complex, and Vex are breaching the command matrix.
Oh, this guy knows.
Go.
This guy gets it. Okay.
It is unusual to see so divisive Vex outside the Black Garden. They're a fanatical sect of programming devoted to the darkness, or rather the witness. The Ishtar
Check this out.
Collective in a Seraph complex. Peculiar. They were rivals in the Golden Age. This wasn't just a pillory site, it was a joint research facility focused on extrasolar colonization efforts.
Dude, I knew. I literally knew it was left too. I let him trip me up.
They were looking for something more than to imprison Rasputin's submines.
Dude, I've literally ran this so many times. Do they know how to skate? 'Cause I do. Let's get this shit on the road.
Information stored here, but could it be linked to my visions? Why else would the witness be interested in these files?
Come on, get up. Okay, let's get like an actual gun though. Alright. Let's just use Outbreak. Okay, I've literally soloed this part like 60 billion times, man. I know what to do. Alright. Good enough.
Vex mine remains in this terminal like an open door. It's using the tower's arrays to connect with installations across Seoul. This must be in preparation to imprison the
Open the
submines.
door.
Breaking their connection could end this threat.
Let's get this shit out. Alright, I'll go this direction. Yeet. Alright. Well, that's our last one. Fuck, I missed. Okay. Good enough.
Your foe breaks, and so does their hold over the security systems. Perhaps now we can...
Okay, now what? Rockets?
No! They're driving the reactor core to a meltdown. It's going prompt critical. Those power surges were intentional. Get to the reactor, lest we lose everything.
Alright. I think we do this. Loadout. Choir of One Void. This team knows what's going on, man. This team's goated. No. God damn it.
Guardian, what we've seen here proves my visions have merit. We must secure the complex to convince Ikora. Trust is a frail thing.
Alright.
As much as our mission, if this can restore her faith in me, I need this.
Okay, remember to get the secret chest. Remember. Oh, there's a secret chest.
A Vex mine directs power to the reactor.
Wow. Well, this isn't a
Kill
secret
it,
chest.
and
Whatever.
the complex should stabilize.
Why'd I get flung? Yeah, we're probably fine. I'll just tether. Okay, actually make sure to leave the boss in the room. Oh, goddammit. I fucked my DPS rotation now. Hop into the room. Okay, the match-made version's kind of dummy easy. Quickly. Wow. Nice.
This was a clever incision by the witness. A multi-front attack.
Well, that was it.
Sabotage us, glean knowledge,
Gamer.
and annihilate any trace of advantage.
Bro, that doesn't even count the damage.
Solar colonies.
How am I supposed to... L.
Ages ago, Saint and I thought we'd leave the city once we'd made it safe. We'd explore the universe.
Oh, did he go?
That time never came.
Yeah,
A matter of finite seconds lost in the margins then. Now, there's only the want of more. But we learn to make do, young wolf, and turn the edge of defeat
Do we?
into victory.
Excuse me? Did we not just nuke the boss, though? The fuck? Well, that's rude.
You were labeled gifted as a child and learned that love and praise were tied to what you did, and your brain got wired to achieve and excel, so now mistakes feel like a personal failure, and your nervous system is stuck in fight or flight because perfectionism is actually a trauma response, and so you got really good at it.
Well, that sucks. L.
I see your fighting spirit.
Acquired by earning the right of the 9 title. What does that entail? Earn gold score. Complete all elegant arsenal quests. 9. Complete all of the Into the Dungeon quests. Find 6 collectibles. You know, I feel like I can pass on that. I'm gonna pass on that on the shader. Wow. Stop giving me this dog shit. Well, that's a little annoying. Oh wait, no darkness zones? Oh, not. Oh, come on, not swap. L. I'm not do it. Ugh. Whatever. Fuck. No, no contacting D2 servers. Fuck off. Fellow chess enjoyer. I'll have you. -1 power.
An old acquaintance among the hidden tells me that a Seraph complex recently powered on for the first time since the collapse. Shortly thereafter, Vex incursions were reported. Anna flagged the site as a potential pillory bunker. If the Vex gain access to its systems, they'll use it to wrest Rasputin's submine data away from us. It would be catastrophic.
Slurp. Here we go.
You've landed at the source of the complex's arc supply. Centuries in Martian rust have done this place no kindness. Our window of opportunity is short. Arc surges destabilize the complex, and Vex are breaching the command matrix. Go.
This guy's got the title from this. Wait, is this mirrored? This is weird. No, or am I just dumb? I'm just dumb.
Guardian down.
I'm stuck in the corner. Oh my god. Oh fuck, this revive tokens? God. Stop! Don't do I see that guy on the ghost. That's literally shoot. God. Excuse me.
Guardian down.
Oh my god. Well, okay, we're gonna wipe now. I'm stupid as fuck. Why is this that a boss? Focus the boss. Bro, really? Fucking cunt, man. Come on. You're just gonna leave? You're not even gonna give him the chance to kill. Like, you might actually kill the boss here. He killed the boss!
It is unusual to see
Bro,
some
what a
effects
fucking
outside the Black
asshole.
Ark. They're a fanatical sect of programming devoted to the darkness. Or rather, the witness.
Dude, we literally didn't even wipe. He could. That absolute fucking Honta. And I mean that. The bastard piece of shit couldn't even fucking wait.
The Ishtar Collective. In a
Oh,
seraph.
you know what? Fuck these pussies. I'll solo this. I'll fucking
They were
solo it.
rivals in the Golden Age. This wasn't just a pillory site. It was a joint research facility focused on extrasolar colonization efforts.
Fuck the haters. I'll solo it.
Have been scouring research logs. They were looking for something more than to imprison Rasputin's subminds.
I wonder. He actually turned to face me. What a joker. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore this part. Real sorry about that. What a bunch of pussies, man. Like, really? So we're like not even like he literally actually
Stored here, but could it be
actually killed the boss. But that fucking piece of shit couldn't even wait 5 seconds to even see if we wiped. It just looked like a losing scenario. No faith, bro. No fucking faith. I'll solo it, bro. Check this shit out. I don't need no bitch ass teammates flaking on me to solo this shit. That's interesting. God, bro, Jesus Christ. Where is it? Health, I need my orbs. Pussies, I won't die. Oh. Brother, no, I have to kill those guys too. Ah! And there's oh hell no, and there's a time limit. Oh fuck that. Well, we beat one encounter. What a bunch of dickheads, bro. Come on. How are you gonna leave me like that, bro? Why do people gotta do that shit? I tried to lock in too. But that's too hard. I need like an actual gamer teammate. I don't need like pieces of shit leaving mid. Dude, it's like the freest dungeon in the game, bro. Like, hop better on Joe Mama. Is anyone on Perseus? Damn, bro. Everyone's trying to do ultimate. What's with these weirdos? I don't want to do ultimate. Okay. Hold on. I want to get some drink. Drinko. I'll be right back. Cowards. Cowards, the yeah. Ya bastards. You scoundrels. You fucking pieces of sludge. Bastards. I tried to lock in too. Nah, cause I just want to kill the boss, man. But like, I killed the boss. I killed the boss. Do you understand? I killed the boss, but it didn't count. Do you see? It didn't count. So now I'm going to end myself. Oh, you know, if someone's doing Sunder Doctrine. No, I'm not fucking doing Sunder Doctrine. What am I thinking? Hell no. Chat, what do I do? I don't want to do the fucking dungeon again, especially after the coward left. Pussies. I can't believe that though, bro. Like, he killed the boss. The guy couldn't even wait. He couldn't wait, is what it was. He could not wait. The sludge and the malaise and the rot of the world is in this game. We all rot in this game. Let's do grasp. Oh, no, I can only do spire. I don't want to do spire, bro. I don't want to do spire. No, I don't want that. Okay, chat. Do I just fucking give me a 1 if I should play Valheim instead? Or give me a 2 if I should go fuck myself. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of nothing. Alright. Actually, I mostly just wanted to see the reveal. So you know what? Fuck this game, bro. I'll end the stream. and then restart the stream again. Actually, you know what? Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. That's not who I am. Nah, fuck that. We run it back. We run it back. Fuck that. We run it back.
An old acquaintance among the hidden tells me that a Seraph complex recently powered
That's not
on
me,
for
man.
the first time
We run it
since the
back. We run it
collapse.
back. We run it back.
Shortly thereafter, Vex incursions
But if this takes
were
more than 2
reported,
phases, I'm gonna kill him.
and a flag
Everybody.
as a potential
And then
pillory
myself.
bunker.
We'll load out
If the
to run it.
Vex
We'll load
gain
out.
access to its systems, they'll use it to wrest Rasputin's submarine
Okay, no
data
title.
away from us.
Oh, fuck me. What is
It would
this,
be
man? What is
catastrophic.
this? What is this? What is this fucking 9 fanboy in my game, bro? Man, oh, look at this new.
You've landed at the source of the complex's AUG supply. Centuries in Martian rust have done this place no kindness. Our window of opportunity is short. AUG surges destabilize the complex, and Vex are breaching the command matrix. Go.
Fuck. Why is this a room, bro? Come on. Shoot the button. Oh my god, these guys are useless, bro.
It is unusual to see so divisive Vex outside the Black Garden.
These guys
Their
are
fanatical
useless.
sect of programming devoted to the darkness, or rather the witness.
Come on.
The Ishtar Collective in a Seraph complex. Peculiar. They were
Wow.
rivals in the Golden Age. This wasn't just a pillory site, it was a joint research facility.
Or
Focused
colonization
on
effort.
extrasolar colonization efforts.
Go
Soul
down.
Divisive have been scouring research logs. They were looking for something more than to imprison Rasputin's subminds.
Keep up, slowpokes. Come on.
The information stored here, but could it be linked to my visions? Why else would the witness be interested in these files?
Bro, I just hope the fucking damage is good, bro. Yeah, that was almost disastrous. Oh. Wait, am I? Fuck, did I miss it? Oh my god. God, they're so slow. Let's pack it up, guys. Come on. Good, over here, sneezed it. Oh my god, man. How are they slow? I love connect the dots. It's my favorite game mechanic. God. Slow. Too slow, man. Any day. Alright, there we go.
Mine remains in this terminal like an open door. It's using the tower's arrays to connect with installations across Seoul. This must be in preparation to imprison the submines. Breaking their connection could end this threat.
Any day now, McFly. Go ahead, please. Take your sweet time. Take your sweet time, baby. Take your sweet time. Clawing your way up. No, no, please. Please, take your time. Brother, oh, how? Did this guy just get out of the fucking kindergarten? Alright, great. Oh. Okay, up top. Oh. So now I'll grip up on that one. Holy damage. That was ass. I'm out of ammo completely. Math class special, let's go. Deeps. Math class special, let's go. Come on. Math class special, let's go. Okay.
Foe breaks, and so does their hold over the security systems. Perhaps now we can... No!
No.
They're driving the reactor core to a meltdown. It's going prompt critical. Those power surges were intentional. Get to the reactor, lest we lose everything.
No. Well. Yeah, after this dungeon, we're having better off the Destiny 2. Where the fuck am I? Not better off Destiny.
Guardian, what we've seen here proves my visions have merit. We must secure the complex to convince Ikora. Trust is a frail thing, much as our mission. If this can restore her faith in me, I need this.
Yeah. I ain't waiting. Let's go. Bruh, how am I dying? How am I in here? Why did I get full ammo?
Vex's mine directs power to the reactor. Kill it, and the complex should stabilize.
How do we get max DPS? That could work. Alright, fuck, I'm doing. I don't care. This guy's slow. I'm not waiting 5 years for this guy to come down, I'm gonna be honest. Plus the rally's still there, right? Fuck. All right. Dude, oh! Worst damage? Worst damage I've ever seen. It's so ass. Oh my god. Okay, get the fuck out. Okay. It's not ass. Okay, three phase, that's fine. 3 phase is fine. I'll take it. Well, that was fast. Okay.
This was a clever incision by the witness. A multi-front attack. To sabotage us,
Ew.
glean knowledge, and annihilate any trace of advantage.
So,
Extrasolar colonies.
yummy.
Ages ago, Saint and I thought we'd leave the city once we'd made it safe. We'd explore the universe.
Flop.
That time never came. A
Like
matter
shit
of
myself. I'm going to
finite
wait until the
seconds
timer
lost
kicks me
in
out because
margin.
it's 500 seconds.
Now, there's only the one of more. But we learn to make do, young wolf. And
Oh,
turn
yeah.
the edge of defeat into victory.
But it's actually kind of cool. It turns from, I didn't even know, it turns from orange to purple. Wait, that's actually kind of cool. Look, it turns from orange, and then the longer you ADS and shoot, it turns purple. And then it slowly turns back to orange. That's actually such a cool ornament. Yeah, I think this guy's because it didn't give me the fucking kill again. I'm waiting until the timer kicks me out. How long is that? 400 seconds. I'm not leaving. I'm not going until it kicks me. It's probably not gonna do anything. What am I kidding? In 6 minutes. Kill me! You gotta be kidding me, man. Man, smother. Gotta slam. That's 2 in a row that it fucking cucked me. I'm not happy about. Man, that's dumb. That's so annoying, bro. Does the attunement even do jack shit? Kitty.
Those I serve have a plan.
Is that true?
The end is here.
Shh! You didn't say that.
So die well.
You didn't
The
see
end is
shit.
here.
Change character. Yeah. You're damn right we're getting the Siva shader. Ooh. That is a cool ornament, I gotta admit. I love being cucked by the game. I love when the game doesn't give me the fucking clear rewards, man. I love that. I'm sorry. I love when that shit doesn't give me the rewards. Done the dungeon twice and it does not want to give me the completion. So I guess I will fuck myself. As it were. I'm still mauled about that guy leaving mid wipe. Like, we actually clutched up. We didn't even wipe and the guy still left. He just didn't have no
Hello
faith.
again. Ah, my partner returns.
Like, what a clown. What an absolute... What a character. That's all I can say. What a character. What a story, Mark. Can you believe it? Somebody leaving in the middle of a game? I can believe it. What kind of person would leave in the middle of a dungeon? What kind of sick, twisted animal? Oh, these aren't even the good weapons. I'm checking the armor on all the characters. I want to see the drip. So, I think that's probably gonna be it. Honestly, I think I'm good on that Destiny for today. After having dungeon levers and clears not counting at this point, like, maybe I'll just wait until they actually patch the game. Fix the game. Okay, yeah, but that's gonna be it. No more Destiny for the day. That is all. Valheim tomorrow. You know how it is. Just some Destiny today because I, reveal. The edging of my feet reveal. So come back tomorrow for Valheim, I suppose. I got some pizza to eat.